Saskatchewan taxpayers shouldn't be funding art projects that nobody watches, especially when the government keeps going deeper into debt. But I found some examples of some art projects that you, dear Saskatchewan taxpayer, have been paying for. Now, some of these examples that I found contain some choice words. So you've got to hear them, but don't say I didn't warn you. So let's get into it. Here are some examples of what the Saskatchewan Arts Board, who gets about $7 million a year from provincial taxpayers, decided was a good use of money. First, there's $1,000 for an artist to record and make a music video for the song titled Baby Back Bitch.
Unready, leave a single stitch and the worn out memory screen still glitch.
The government gave just over $4,700 to another artist to complete their short film titled The film is 9 minutes and 30 seconds long. Now, in those first two examples, at least they were projects of some sort. These next two, not quite so much. So the government gave $6,000 to an artist to take a temporary leave from work and turn their primary focus towards songwriting and recording. Now, the next recipient kind of just comes out and says it. The government gave them $5,000 to cover rent and grocery costs while taking a 5-month leave from work to write more songs. Now, when most Saskatchewanians get into a hobby, they don't go crawling to the government for a check to take time off from work while they're learning the guitar. But that's not the worst of it. The government also gave $12,500 to an author who has already written 3 books. This one would be about a teenager who gets stuck in a time loop in the backcountry of the Canadian Rockies. But remember, this person has already written 3 books. If they need to come back crawling for more taxpayer cash, it's likely that it's time for a career change and the government needs to turn off the tap. But what else did the government pay for? How about a camping trip? The government gave $5,007 to a band to go on a creative retreat to write songs at Anglin Lake. They also gave $1,000 for someone to travel to Ontario to attend a drag/clown workshop, whatever exactly that means. But not to be outdone, the government decided to give $10,000 to an artist to create, and I quote, a 5-part audio piece exploring our relationship with water in southwestern Saskatchewan. I think you can learn a lot more about water without spending $10,000 by simply driving up to a farmyard in southwest Saskatchewan and asking the farmer if it rained. And now, these are the highlights, right? And the Saskatchewan Arts Board gets $7 million a year from the government to fund these grants. But at the same time, the government has already doubled its debt in less than 10 years. Do you think the taxpayers are getting their money's worth from these $7 million worth of grants? I mean, you can go check for yourself. Go to Saskatchewan Art Board's website, check out their grant recipients, and see if there's any good ones that I missed, because there's a lot of them.